At this point, I'm just sitting here. Okay. I used to do a thing at the end of every stream where I just stopped the stream, but I didn't stop the recording. That was like a year ago at this point. Fuck, that's so long ago. That was like a year ago at this point. But I stopped doing that. For really what is one reason. And, it's just that I stopped doing them. I stopped caring. Now it's time to send a test message. I've already notified the Discord. I did that before I even clicked live, because my PC hadn't booted up yet. Also, gotta give a shout out to a thing I like now. This. Turn them around. It's like a little controller. I needed a turbo controller, and this just happens to be the one that was at a GameStop. And also, this is unimportant. Felt like a fucking fossil today when one of the GameStop employees walked up to the front and asked me, or like when I walked in the door, they asked me, you know, what can I help you find anything? And I was just like, oh, I'm just looking for a turbo controller for the Switch, so any of them will do. And she was just like, turbo controllers? And I was like, yeah, just a controller with a turbo function. Thinking that this is a normal thing that everybody knows. And she's just like, never heard of that. I don't know if we have one. And I was just like, I was utterly destroyed. I was completely destroyed. They did have them, but I was destroyed at the fact that this fucking teenager hadn't heard of turbo controllers and worked at a game store. I was like, I've got like a turbo controller for every console I have because they're just convenient for grinds. Oh, and also I did some more shopping, some customization, etc. And I went and did the olive roll, which apparently gives you a new thing. Black and white grass. Or B&W grass. We don't know it's black and white, but it's in black and white, so it's obviously black and white. Anyways, in doing so, if you do get all of the tablecloths and then go talk to the chair guy, he gives you 2 of each Herba Mystica. So that was enough for me to go get... That was enough for me to go get everything I needed. AKA, I just went and I bought all the things. And now I am Sandwich Woman. It's time for Great Tusk. Options. Autosave off. Yes, let's save these settings. I'm going to connect to the internet. But then I'm going to disconnect from the internet. So sorry. Because it forces you to, like, connect. And I just want to, like, refresh everything. Oh, also, when is Reg E going? Oh, it starts. Okay. Duplicate held items are not allowed. Yeah, that's been normal. The full list of eligible Pokemon will be revealed at a later date. Okay, so it starts, Regulation E starts October 1st. So that's cool. Maybe I'll play some of that. I'll probably play it on Showdown, but could be cool. Okay, so I am disconnected from the internet. I shall save here. Pick Nick. Nicknames needed. I've learned that there's a strategy to get people to come into chat just to ask a question about what the hell the title might mean. Yes, obviously you're gonna post your 4 shaking dog asses. God, imagine you're watching the VOD and you have never visited chat, so you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking. It's an emote. Anyways, yeah, we gotta nickname the Pokemon when we catch the Pokemon, so, you know, we gotta do something. Oh, we gotta go in creative mode, right, because I want to do a sandwich, but I don't remember the sandwiches. Sandwich calculator, please. Because it does the reverse lookup I need. Okay, so we're looking at sparkling type fighting is up first. And we're looking at encounter power fighting. Level 3. And we're looking at title power, level 3. Fighting. Creative mode sandwich. So the easiest would be a mix and matched. Leave it unexplained, they will never know peace. Just show up to the stream like once, you'll see it. Isaiah's always here doing that. So yeah, if I just used like unherbed sausage, that is apparently enough. Then just any 2 herbas. Sweet and salty. Excuse me. It's a very large burp. Man, I can't wait to play something other than Pokemon. Legit, that's not even a joke. Like, I have goals. We love a woman with ambition. Thank you. We do. Please ignore that my bed is not made. I only realize now. Oh, well, you can't see it. Get fucked. And holy shit, is that sandwich fucking sad. Hey, it's optimal. Sparkling title encounter. All power fighting. Pack up and go. Ah, you know what I didn't do? Get my damn team members. Don't worry, a shitload of these Pokemon are just shinies that I want to be able to use in-game. I gotta make sure I don't save, so. I'm sure she has a great personality. She's lovely. We're probably gonna have to go all the way down, right? I mean, I guess with the... Ah! I dropped the cap. I guess with this, we'll probably get to see a couple of Slitherwing. But that's not important, because we're... What flavor of ice is that? It is Kirkland brand. Kiwi Strawberry. Because I buy a lot of groceries. So you better get that Costco shit. I'm used to it being pink. You're thinking of the grapefruits, which are a classic and classy ice flavor. Can we just do the thing? I guess I didn't think about where I was going to hunt for this, but... I suppose we'll see it. Isn't there... Couldn't we do the big rock? Does anybody know where the hell the big rock is? Because I always... Never mind. Fucking... Okay. You're fucking kidding me. Anyways, I guess we'll move on to... Damn, that was fast. Yeah, like... Hey, Giga Impact's fine. I don't care. Just Thunder Wave, will ya? Oh, don't miss. Now it's not the time. I guess we'll go hunt down Slitherwing. If that's cool with everybody else. Wait, does it not... Oh, I fucking ground immunity. God damn it. I'm not doing okay. Clearly. Hey, listen, I forgot that status moves are included. That's on me. I forgot status moves, okay? Because some types are not immune to, like dark types, only immune to status moves if they're boosted by Prankster. I forget sometimes, okay? Just hold on. Hi, Hysteria. I got one of your Pokemon. Do you have a... I caught it right. I don't know how this happened within 10 minutes of starting. Oh, there it goes. What the fuck? Anyways, aside from that, just dying, do you have a ball preference, perhaps? It's because I shook ass, yeah. Do you happen to have a ball preference for the Great Tusk? Luxury? It's done. I've got them. Yeah, we're gonna take a while to get the false swipes off, though. I've only seen it use Giga Impact. Ah, missed time. Oh, no, it did not miss. Wait, why did you jump at me? You're not real. Anyways, we just ran up from the bottom of the fucking thing, and there it was. It's my favorite ball, and it goes. They're playing mind games, clearly. Also, I got your, I don't know if I mentioned what ball I got the Brute Bonnet in. The Brute Bonnet is in a quick ball because you weren't here to tell me otherwise. But I'll get everything else inside the luxury balls from here on out because you have mentioned that you like it enough. I mean, I can just take a free one because it's not gonna... Nice. Or heal balls are nice too, depending on the mon. For the Scream Tail, I'll put it in a heal ball, but for everything else, I'll put it in the luxury. Because it doesn't matter. They're cheap. Like, it's fine. And I got a turbo controller. Well, two, because I got, both of the Joy-Cons, but... Love a good old moon ball. Isaiah, nobody asked. I wanted to know, though. I'm mean. That was mean. Hey, there we go. We got it. Okay, sad. But Moonball. I have never liked the Moonball animation in particular. Great Tuska nickname? Absolutely. This one's gonna be, I was gonna say Cro-Magnum, but, like, spell Magnum terribly. It was for a shiny Rockruff that I caught in a Moonball. Ooh! I've only ever used it once. It was for a shiny Eevee. I was gonna evolve into Umbreon. I'm just gonna call it Warehouse. But, like, you get it? Anyways. So I guess let's go look for a Slitherwing, but on the way out, we can just kind of do this, because I have all of the Herba. Oh, I should probably save, right? The pun? Yeah, it's... If you look at, if you went outside of my house, I guess apart... Same thing. If you went outside of my house and it was underneath a full moon, you'd actually see the Amazon logo on the side of it, because it's a warehouse. But that's the joke. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna teleport out, because why not just get some more encounters, right? I mean, I already got the sandwich for what it was worth. I'm not worried about getting it another time. Somewhere around here. Oh, it was a little Steepy boy! Eepy. And don't worry, I'll check the Donphan for any marks or anything right at the end. I just want to save myself as much time as possible on the sandwich itself. So yeah, in total, that was less than 10 minutes of sandwich. So I probably found it within like 2 minutes of starting the sandwich. So that's terrifying. Here's Pichu. Jay chillin'. Alright. Slither Wingers. Don't know where they can commonly spawn, but I know they exist. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it was real fast. It was very efficient, you're right. If you need herba, I can always host sandwiches. I won't do that yet, but thank you. Just because I want to be able to do a few of them, at least somewhat legit, I'm okay with that. And with the DLC drop, I've actually been getting a totally decent amount of herba. I don't need a shitload, so, like, I'm okay. I don't see any Slitherwing. I do see, however... Oh, okay, the lighting actually just hit that Pawmi wrong. I thought it was another shiny Pawmi. I already have one that I have. They're delightful. But yes, just going around here, I'm trying to find out anywhere. Slitherwing spawns at gate 1. It probably does. Alright, we'll jump back over to the other gate. I'm okay losing time, because I'll just use a bug sandwich to get Slitherwing, but... If we get Slitherwing on this one, it's great, because then our sandwich is just done. We don't have to deal with it anymore. We got the Great Tusk so fast, I'm not even worried about the Herba Mystica getting spent. Like, I'm totally cool with that. Yes, it looks like there aren't very many, if any, Slitherwing around here. But there are a shitload of Pawmo spawns, which sucks, because the Pawmi surrounding them don't actually have a boost. At least Slitherwing is easier to spot than Iron Moth. Yeah, oh god. Research Station 1. Isaiah, I want you to know that I didn't even register the shaking dog ass in your It's Called Efficiency method. Or your message. But yes, I'm sure the Iron Moth hunt was absolutely fucking painful. Okay. So apparently Hawlucha likes to spawn around here too, so we're going to try to avoid that. But that's probably not avoidable. One way or another, I think we're stuck with that. Or it doesn't want to spawn very many of them? You become desensitized already? It's your fault, not mine. Don't be saying you've become desensitized. Say, I have desensitized you. Take responsibility for your actions, Isaiah. I take no responsibility. As expected. I feel like there's a lot less spawns. But maybe it's because they're spawning in groups. Because we get all of those Metacham and Metatite. Which is why we're going to go for the bug sandwich on this. Rather than the fighting sandwich. But is that a... Sorry, I don't see the Pawmo. It's not shiny. Okay. If you stay Delulu, you don't gotta get Delulu. Yeah. I always watch behind me. Oh, I just ran into something. That's fine. Leave me alone, Hawlucha. Thanks, bye. Okay, slither, slither, slither. Well, we're getting some faster spawns up here, it seems like. But that's kind of anecdotal. I kind of want to go... No, I get to go for Screamtail next. I was going to say, I kind of want to go for Fluttermane next, just to do the fast one. Because it's such a fast hunt. But I won't do it yet. It's fine. The shiny will spawn behind me and I miss it. Well, that's kind of okay. I am just more than okay with that. Because at that point, like, I never knew, you know? Never knew it existed. It never made a sound. It's fine. I'm really hopeful at this point, since we're probably not going to get an extra Herba spot, or like an Herba roll charm. Instead, I hope we get a shiny sound thing. Like a sparkling bell or something. That just makes it so that shiny Pokemon make a noise when they spawn in. I would love for that to be like a key item. Good ol' if you don't see it, it didn't happen. Yeah, out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, no, that would be great, because then it could also explain, like, why... You know, why did people in old times have it? Because, like, it existed in Hisui, but it doesn't exist now. Well, it's because it's an old Arceus charm or something like that. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. It could just easily be that sort of mini retcon of, oh, the reason why it doesn't normally make the sound is because it never did normally make the sound. This is just a thing that you were already carrying, like, in your satchel or something. The God Phone did it? Oh god, no. Don't tell me it was the God Phone. That would be the most canon thing, but we know that it makes a noise from the sparkles themselves. We know that the sparkles are the thing. That's what makes the noise. And they don't make sparkles in the overworld in this game, but they did in Legends Arceus. So when you throw them out in this game, you see the sparkles and it makes a noise. So we can verify that it's the sparkles that makes the noise. So maybe we'll get something like a sparkling charm or a sparkling bell or something that just forces them to do the shiny entrance animation whenever they enter the world as well. I am excited to do a hunt for shiny Torchic, though. That might be the hunt I take on when the Indigo Disc drops. That might be what it is. But I don't know. I don't know what the I don't know what the next one will be. Because based on the timeline that we've seen of Regulation Set E, we might be encountering the DLC before Christmas drops. Which makes sense, because, like, they would want those holiday sales, like, really far out there. And I'd be so down for that. Because I wouldn't be doing anything. Like, I'd already be able to get work off very easily. Depending on whether or not I get a new job. I'm still trying, but I just gotta wait for the little interview I've got coming up at the end of the month. And I can hope. But from there, like, getting time off is not difficult. So I could still do another full day stream thing. And I would love that. And that'll be kind of just how it goes going forward for whenever I want to play a game on release day. I'll just do it the morning after midnight release, so. Surprise, the interview is with me. I don't think so. But, I mean, there is always that tiny chance that we do actually live in the same town, and we just never knew. But it's very unlikely. Oh, I'm dead certain we don't. Well, there you go. I'll trust your judgment over it. Fast encounters. Speedy flying. How much time do we have left? Oh my god, still like 10 minutes to try to get this Slitherwing. But it's okay, one way or the other, we got what we really wanted, which was the Great Tusk. Don't need that. You know, I don't even know what Slitherwing's shiny looks like now that I think of it. I don't think I've ever seen it. It's probably a similar color palette to Great Tusk, though. So it's probably still that, like, burgundy and that sort of puke green. It's the same as Volcarona. I hate to break it to you, but I also do not think I know Volcarona's shiny. Yeah, I'm sure with a bug-type sandwich would be getting a lot. The red is yellow. Okay, so the wings turn yellow. Got it. That's wild. Well, unless it's... I've probably seen it before, but I've never, like, gone through and been like, oh, yeah, that's shiny. The horns as well. Oh, yeah, that'll be... Oh, that will look good, won't it? So it'll be noticeable, is the big thing. I probably would have seen something about, like, here's how to hunt for shiny Slitherwing so you don't miss it, if it was, like, a thing, but I don't think it's a thing. I think the yellow dots are black? Not 100% on that one. Well, we'll find out. You know, who knows? We'll see it eventually. Although if we fail, I guess not fail, because we just won't have had it. But if we don't get this shiny for this one, I'm saving the Herba. Or well, we won't go to it next, because the next one would be Screamtail. So we'll have to go to that next. So I will just be, I won't go straight to getting the bug sandwich. We'll go towards getting the Screamtail, which I think is at the second 0 gate, if I recall correctly. I think that's where it's, like, best to spawn. The red and yellow just swap places. Oh, well, that's still cool, though. Oh, is that a... Nope. I had to check the Pommy because they were in shadow and I couldn't see. None of you. None of you. None of you. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, I know Haluchas. I don't like Haluchas because they didn't choose good colors for it for the shiny. Isn't Pommy like bright pink? Yeah, it looks like strawberry like syrup. It's so cool. I love it. I have one. I don't know if I want to evolve it though, because Pobmot isn't an amazing shiny just because Pobmot's design doesn't really resonate with me. Sunburnt mouse. Kinda, yeah. I think it looks great because it looks like a strawberry ice pop. It looks the same color as Medicham, like Medicham's legs. So you can see that a million times over when Medicham spawns in here. Yeah, it's like the same color as Medicham's legs. Who didn't lather their rat? I'm waiting for you to get a shiny Meditite. Well, I mean, one way or another, anything we get off of this sandwich, we are keeping. I might not be keeping it. It might just eventually get thrown into the trade-away pile, but... That's just a thing of if you're here long enough to know about the trade-away pile of shinies and rare Pokemon I have, you can just ask for them, and then you get them. That's kind of how we're doing this now. Because I never have a high enough... I can feel it, my shiny sense is saying Meditite. Well, hey, you know, if that's the case... I'll trade you the shinies I said I was going to trade you. I don't know. I'll make sure I'm keeping an eye out for it, because I think it turns like yellow or something. I don't actually remember. I know it's the top of its head changes color. Like the little turban. Surprise Hawlucha out of left field. Hey, we already got the Great Tusk. We don't necessarily... You know, it's not like we're owed another shiny. I am happy with a single, shiny per sandwich. That is a great exchange rate for me personally. I'm totally comfortable with that. I would never think it's, too low of a number. Just because one is basically the minimum to spend. So I'm totally okay hitting the floor. Meditite and Medicham trade blue and pink. Okay, so yeah, I know Medicham is blue. I didn't know that Meditite turned pink, but that's good to know. No, we greed for shinies? You might, but I don't. I def greed for shinies. Listen, I have a lot of hubris when it comes to playing dumb video games, but not this much. Not as much as you seem to be going. I walk slow and despawn one at a time. That's how I got 3 shiny Iron Valiants in one sandwich. I feel as though that's more luck rather than your superb shiny hunting skills. Like, you might not have noticed, but I am taking this particular route because it avoids walls. Mostly. So there's very little chance of the Pokemon that I'm, like, encountering and spawning being located within a wall. So, like, I get away with a lot of that, but I'm not just gonna, like, you know, turn the camera on a record spinner and just hope for the best. Because that's mind-numbing for both me... wait, was that it? No. Okay. I was gonna say that might have been a Metatype, but it was not. Sadly. Told you about my daily shinies? That Slitherwing was tiny? Oh my god, it is! You're totally right. Sorry, little buddy. I ain't gonna catch you, because I don't need any more. I have 2 of each type. He's a baby. Is a little baby. You're right. Some more Slitherwings, small boys. A bit more. We got some more time. We're good to go. And yes, I do have the shiny charm on this final. I don't know what the odds are. Does anybody happen to know the odds are with shiny charm and the encounter sandwich? 3 shiny Mankeys. They got a bunch of booger monkeys. Yeah, but Annihilate is a great shiny, so like don't even be sad anymore. It's not like you're stuck with Primeape. Now you can get an Annihilate. That's also just like a good Pokemon generally. It's either 1 in 512 or 1 in 856. Well, I don't know if we've hit the odds then. We might have, but I would doubt it. But I'm okay with that one way or the other. Here, you know what? For good luck, and just for good luck, we'll check to see if we've got a mark on Warehouse. We do. Oh, it's sleepy time! It's Warehouse the Sleepy! That's gotta be good luck, right? That's gotta be good luck. We'll see a shiny. Probably by the end of the sandwich. But that's good. Like, I'm happy to say you have a shiny marked Great Tusk. Slitherwing, Slitherwing. Another really small Slitherwing. Some more slithers, a few more wings. Yep. Snake walks into a bar, says, "How the hell did you do that?" We'll see if we get the luck. Had a weird feeling something spawned behind that tree, and I was right. That's kind of nuts. It's actually pretty funny because I'm not sure that's how the joke goes. Oh, it's not. That was the yep. The snake walks into a bar. Bartender says, "How the hell did you do that?" That's the joke, but I skipped the bartender part. Man, we really aren't getting much for in-front spawns, which is weird. I almost always get like the spawns are, like if you go back in time on the stream or on the VOD, you can see that like When I was down getting Great Tusks, that was easy. Like, that was a ton of spawns all in front of me. But the bartender's the best part. Well, sure, but, you know, whatever. I don't like that Slitherwing's tail is just a fucking massive chordata. And don't Google search massive chordata. I think that's the word, but it's like those little hairy feeler things that release pheromones on moths. But I don't like that it's just got one fucking massive one. Don't tell me not to. No, I want to. This is one of those things of, like, don't Google blue waffle. Like, those sorts of things. Like, the internet won't heal. Stop. Meatspin.com. It's a wheel where you can get free trial sausages. That one's just dumb and stupid. Please no. Man, I am getting a lot of the behind me spawns. But I don't want to, like, drive like this, because then I can't see where the hell I'm going. No, Slitherwing. That was not your time. There's a Pawmo inside of that rock, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Okay, it's just normal. That just seemed like one where, like, I would get screwed over. Can't be too far away, right? We got a minute. We get a whole minute to get in a ton of encounters. To try, I guess not to save the sandwich. Because we already got a shiny from it. Too autistic for your sudden lewdness. I'm mentally I'm very sorry. I have the rating on the stream. It's already been done. But, oh, that, I haven't seen a giraffe rig this whole fucking time. A normal right shoe. Oh, I think that's it. Is that over? I think the sandwich might be done for. The sandwich might be over. It's so sad. Hey, look, a Screamtail? Yeah, it wasn't shiny though, I looked. Alright, I guess we just fly out of here. Well, yeah, I guess we do just fly out of here. Because it doesn't matter. But, anyways, Screamtail's next up. So, looking... I put down Screamtail as a psychic type, but that is the only psychic type that I could get. Whereas fairy types, as long as it's daytime, we could do a lot. Not super sure what Screamtail shiny looks like. I actually like it. I haven't gone for it, but I probably will eventually. Oh, I needed to check. Do these guys have... No. Okay, well that sucks. Anyways. Sorry, those were just Teddy Ursa to see if they had normal stuff. Pinkums. Love it. I mean, yeah, it's kind of adorable. I like it a lot, too. Alright, what do we have for candies, by the way? Nice. Don't worry, I was just also doing that because it's worth it. All right, picnic time. So yeah, psychic types would only really be Screamtail, but fairy types I could get both Screamtail and or Fluttermane. So my odds would just be slightly better. And because I have autosave turned off, like, we are just fine. I don't remember the fairy type thing. Fairy. It's tomato. Did not know it was tomato. It looks like tomato and salty, I guess. I'm gonna put salty, sweet, and a ketchup, because I see another recipe that does exactly what I want, that just adds a ketchup in there, and it does it. So there we go. This red flag pick, please. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we gotta be crazy careful here. We gotta make sure I don't drop anything. This minigame. If you make me a tomato sandwich with just tomatoes on it, that's chill. Like, I've had great tomato sandwiches before, usually with like cheese or a pesto or something. But if you then tell me, yeah, that's a tomato sandwich with ketchup, I'm gonna look at you like you just told me, like, dinosaurs were back. 'Cause that's insane. Table is having an earthquake. Like, yeah, no, it's crazy. We're fighting? We're fighting. I'd rather be called a slur. That's funnier than I think I should laugh at, but also, yeah. Tomato with tomato puree, yeah. English is so hard, tomato doesn't have an E, does it? No, but I knew what you meant. Okay, so the other thing is that we get fucking Flabebe then. Oh my god. Ew. Hold on, I guess with this, we can... Hold on. Is anybody... Is this the rock that I'm thinking of? This crystal? No, but this is basically all Screamtail, so I'm totally down for this. The one where they spawn and fall. Isn't there one? Where they're like, yeah, they spawn and then they fall through the ground because it's not fully loaded or something? There is one. Yeah, I thought there was. Because maybe that would be faster, but... I don't know where it is or how to do it. I think it's slightly lower. Well, why don't we look around? It's not like we're not gonna get encounters. It's like a big gray rock. I really do hate to break it to you, but there are quite a few of those. Because I think they spawn on the big gray rock, and then we run around and do that. Ouch. Yeah, it's just, I just need you to know. It might be this one. Maybe if I stand at a perfect spot, looking in this direction. I could just kind of get them to spawn and then despawn. Sorry, the reflection made that one look like it had red eyes, and I was like, oh my goodness. None of those are shiny. This looks right, you gotta stand on the ledge. So, probably on the ledge. Oh, you probably mean this ledge. It's probably just like a little spot. Yes. No, I want to like zoom in. Can I zoom in? Yes. But that's not doing what I thought it would do. Is somebody able to look up the spot? And make sure I'm in the right spot? Please. I'd greatly appreciate it if somebody could check my work. So I don't know if Screamtail works with it. I think the Dunsparce does. It's like you're supposed to stand here and then zooming in the camera lets a couple of them spawn or something. And they won't despawn if you're not... Well, because they won't despawn now. I think I might be in the wrong spot, because it's not doing what I think it's supposed to be doing, but I might be wrong about what it's supposed to be doing. It's not like I'm losing the sandwich one way or the other. I haven't saved. So. That looks like the right spot? Okay. I googled it. Perfect. Maybe I was just doing it wrong. Or maybe like the camera zoom in thing doesn't work in this spot, but if I move over to a couple of other spots in the area, it might. You do gotta be on the edge all weird. On the right. Okay, you might mean this. Maybe a little closer. Probably here-ish? No? I don't think you need to zoom in and out? Well, that's good. I can stop hurting the viewer's eyes, then. I am certainly weird on the edge. They just fall down and despawn when you stand in the right spot. Am I on the right crystal? Can you tell? Like, is it this upper crystal? Am I on the right one? Or am I supposed to be on the lower one? Because Screamtail does have the capability to float. So that might be the problem. So I might have set this up to do a shiny hunt with a floating Pokemon that doesn't fall. But not all of them spawn floating. You know what? Because it doesn't matter if I get it this sandwich or not, because I'll just reset. Screamtail... Best shiny hunting spot. I'm gonna look at that. Sorry, hold on. So they're in the basement. But I don't like that. There's another basement shiny. If you press home button, the timer pauses. You saved after catching the Dom fan, right? Yeah, we're good. The Great Tusk is saved. Listen, I'm just worried about where the spot is. Okay, listen, I know that there's the Absol blogs. I know that Absol featured the thing I'm thinking of in the recent video. Okay, so I know exactly where he is. But he's using a method that I am wrong about. Okay. Anyways, there's no shiny, right? Okay. I think this is as efficient as we can probably get it, because I think I might just be thinking of something else with the despawn method. I know Fluttermane, I just saw that we can use the zoom in, zoom out method that I was thinking of earlier, but... And these encounters are equally as blazing fast. There are mass outbreaks occurring. Why did you just refresh now? What did you do, buddy? I mean, I don't want a shiny of you. I don't need a shiny of you. Shroodle, Go-Goat, Shinx, I don't care. Nope. Just gotta look at the tail. So if we don't have anything there. Just staring at each one as soon as they appear. That is a tiny little scream tail. But eventually we'll see it. Okay, nope. Okay. Come on, buddies. Whoa! Is that it? Holy shit, it is! There we go. 2 in a night. Yeah, I guess. I mean, Thunderwave. It's so small. It is. It's very small. I gotta check all my Pokemon for the teensy mark, but I haven't done it yet. Because you have to, like, go through and individually check them all, you know? Oh, no! Hyper Voice! Whoa! Alright, so I gotta make sure that I'm doing them in heal balls, but it's fine. Good damage. Oh, it has rest. Okay. Do I care, is the question. Because we have a guaranteed 2 turns of free sleep. So I could just do a full swipe. And a second full swipe. And it's able to heal itself. I'm actually not going to do another one. If anything, that helps. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Oh, okay. We don't even need to... Okay, whatever. Like, it's fine. I was gonna say, like, we can just... I was gonna fish out the move set to make sure... I was gonna be like, alright, all we gotta do is make sure that, you know, we've only got the one we need. Yes, you'll get a nickname. Your nickname is... Oh, I know what it'll be. Jigglypunk. Because I like that. First ball. Oh, yeah, it was. Let's double check the rest of these. And I'm going to see if we can get So yeah, we don't get Fluttermane exclusively to spawn. We do have, like... Because that's... The way that we do the Fluttermane thing is via Ghost. I don't really care about getting a Screamtail that's shiny. Okay, also like that. Yeah. I don't really care about getting a Screamtail that's shiny, and we're not gonna find very many Fluttermane when it can just roll for the Screamtail encounters instead. So, I think what we'll do... We did have a Morgrem outbreak. I could go to that, and I could probably get a free shiny there. But, I think what I'd rather do is just climb out. And maybe just go make another sandwich. But I feel bad wasting one, right? But, like, I'm here on a mission. Yeah, I'm just kind of here on a mission. Like, I'm not worried about getting others. I'm here to get the paradoxes so I can do other stuff. Because I want the Zeraora so I can have a Pokeball Magearna and a completed Pokédex. That's what I want. That's why I'm here. And eventually I'll get it. You best believe it. I mean, I kind of want to see, can we do, because if you jump up here, this is the optimal spot for the Fluttermane. This is what has been calced as the fastest location. So we'll be here for the Fluttermane. Which, of course, is nuts that that's, like, you know, because we had so many other ones. But, like, that's optimal for staying in one place, having the whole area in front of you, all that. I am realizing now that I really don't care for getting any other paradoxes. I like that my nickname game is still on point. I guess let's check to see if it's got a mark. Oh, also, we should definitely put them in order. Because of course we should. Oh, Grumblemush is not in a quick ball. I thought it was. I thought I had put it in a quick ball, but I was wrong. Jigglypunk has a mark. Oh my god! Isn't that a rare mark? I think that might be a rare mark. Yeah, that's nuts. Anyways, Hysteria, that's still yours. Like, I'm not holding back on that. Yeah, that's only in the morning. No, I meant, like, the classification of marks that is rare marks. I don't actually know if it is, but I think it's one of the rare marks. Because it can only happen in dawn, but it's also of the lower thing. Because, like, the lunchtime mark is only for Pokemon at noon, like around noon, but that doesn't matter as much. Because the lunchtime mark is much more common than the Dawn Riser mark. I don't remember if it is. I think that might be one of the trait marks that is not a personality mark. Because all the personality marks are the rare ones. But I don't remember. We still have so much time for fairies. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna try. Like, we're not. No. Let's be extremely clear here. Not happening. It's the early riser? Okay, yeah. Not dawn riser, like I said. I guess, like, I don't really care about anything else for Well, I could use a shiny Azumarill. I have a shiny Meryl, and I could just evolve that, but I guess we'll check this, and then maybe go check, it is a 1 in 50? Oh, for the mark, yeah. I was gonna be like, for the Pokemon? That's nuts. But no, you didn't do that. Not a 1 in 100, if that's what you were asking. I didn't actually know if I was... I don't know what I was asking. I don't know what I thought. I knew it was rare, especially even for the morning Pokemon, but... Oh, I guess I don't have a... Do I have Deal Maker around somewhere? I do. Perfect. Hey, Deal Maker! Now's your time to shine! Marks are still rare, and to get 2 in a row is a little crazy. Do raids in the DLC? I mean, I will eventually. Oh, how to get Herba fast. I missed you, Lizzie. Hello. I missed your message is what I meant to say. Not that I missed you. I appreciate the watch time, but... Yeah, getting Herba fast is just get the DLC, pretty much. Because the Pokemon raids inside of there, they've got such a higher drop chance. But you can always look at the drop chance list, or just start doing raids online. Oh yeah, because you don't need the DLC to join the raids, so just do a bunch of raids in the raid portion of the Poke Portal. Just do a bunch of those online raids, and eventually you'll get enough Herba Mystica. But it won't even matter at that point. I hate this. This is terrible. We are not doing this. Where... I was kind of hoping for like a Tinkaton outbreak, but I don't think we have one of those. Anybody know where the best place to find Tinkatuff is? Tinkatuff... Or, no, Tinkatink. Shiny best hunting spot. Just show me where it is. Show me the map, Mark. Okay, first ruins, got it. Here's the ruins in the desert. A random person on the internet told me that it's this ruins right here that's the best spot. So I'm just going to trust him. I hate fish outbreaks and water outbreaks in general. They're actually the worst. It's just not good content because the frame rate's so low that nobody wants to fucking watch that. I was going to be like, that's not a shiny. Why are you stopped? Yeah, I mean, this is one of the only other ones I can think of that I would be like, yeah, give me a shiny of this, and I'd really like it. Any fairy types in the DLC? I guess I could go check to see if we have outbreaks there. What do we have for outbreaks? Cleffa? Anybody want a toasted little marshmallow? I'll do that. That sounds much more fun. Never mind. Cutie Fly and Mimikyu are fairy types. They are. I don't want them. This is for me now, not for you. I don't want a Cleffa, but I do like the music around here and want to listen to it a bit more. Oh, they're dancing because it's nighttime. That's adorable. Oh, but you asked about fairy types in the DLC area? Oh, that's... yeah. I was talking to myself at that point about whether or not I had an outbreak. That was my fault. I could have specified. At least the shiny's identifiable in this game. It's hard to see in Legends Arceus, but this one's not so bad. Mainly just because I know what the damn shiny looks like. Okay, can you fucking... You're not helping, Dealmaker. Let us see. At this point, I'm just here to kill Cleffa. Like, I'm not even here for the shiny, I'm just fucking murdering Cleffa. Stop dancing. Nobody's allowed to be happy on my watch. None of y'all. No happiness. That's evil. They're little marshmallows. How can you not want to just toast them? They're kind of adorable for no other reason than they're so tiny. And you could just... You could just pop them like a fucking... You're slicing them. Same thing. If you slice fast enough, isn't that the same as toasting? You'll definitely burn stuff if you slice fast enough. And to have a dull enough knife. 1000-degree Gallade. Think you have slicing and smacking confused? What really is the difference? You know? Who really cares? I'm not worried about it. I don't think you should be either. Not to be prescriptive. Also, you have Gallade and Ceruledge confused. Gallade has swords! They're supposed to be swords. They don't really look like swords, but they are supposed to be swords. I promise. Yes, but they aren't on fire. Who cares? It's fine. The faster you slice... I'm sure I could find a dex entry about Gallade being able to slice through metal. So at that point, like, whatever. I guess I'm citing information that I don't have, but I'm willing to bet that that probably exists. I mean, like, it's just I'm just willing to take a bet on that. Bet you a shiny Cleffa if I get one. Am I done yet? Okay, no. I don't want to do this because I feel like I'll get flamed if I don't use the sandwich. But I wonder if the Pokemon universe has a PETA. I want you to know that you know for a fact that there is, and they are just as evil. Have you ever played through Black and White? That's it. That's same mission statement. Separating people and Pokemon. PETA's all about separating humans and animals. It's the exact same ballgame. Like, it's a whole ballgame. That's part of, that's at least conspiracy theory wise, like, part of why they made Black and White the way they did. Because some people were speculating that it was as a response to PETA just going insane about, like, raw, Pokemon can't do things here, let me make a fucking 15,000 goddamn Flash games about killing Pokemon. That totally aren't way weirder than the Pokemon games we're parodying. But that's a conspiracy theory. That's not confirmed or anything. So, it's fine. Alright, and what are we going for next? Since we have the Scream Tail now? Oh, hold on. I want to double check that I've got them all right. Yes. Oh, did Grumblemush have a... I don't even know if I checked Grumblemush for a mark. It does not, so we're fine. But there's Grumblemush, there's Jigglypunk, and there's Warehouse. I still like Warehouse. That's a good name. I will go ahead and save now, because who damn cares? And into that, who's up next? Fluttermane! Ghost it is, because this will actually be functional. It is Red Onion is the thing. Yes, Red Onion, and it seems like any two random Herba Mystica. Dude, English is weird. Is that how you spell warehouse, or am I dumb? No, I'll type warehouse in chat. That's how you spell warehouse, with an A at the front instead of an E. But it's like warehouse, because it's like a werewolf, but like a warehouse. It's a pun. I think it's funny. Isaiah thought it was funny, too. I don't know if Isaiah's still here. But Isaiah said that was funny, so I'm standing by it. That doesn't make me not dumb. My brain said where. Oh! No, that's not right. You're not dumb. English is just fucking insane. Like, since it's a hodgepodge of a million other languages. Oh, I fucking need to remind myself to go watch the debate. Sun Michaud, great creator. Please go watch Sun Michaud. I think recently argued in the affirmative of abolishing the King's English. So I'm writing myself a note because I want to go watch that debate. I don't know if it's out yet, but I want to do that. Every word looks fake. Yeah. Like, I always use this example to justify why I don't care how people talk in English. Like, imagine you are a newborn child, or like just learning English, which a lot of people just learn English for the first time, right? Imagine looking at the word yacht and not just giving up, right? Like, who looks at yacht and says, oh yeah, that's making the sound I expect it to. Like, cod, yatched. Like, yeah, it's just fucking yatched. Like, it's so bad. I'm so in favor of just telling... just tell English to go fuck itself, generally. And I am absolutely down for it. Okay, so yeah, I just want to see... because I saved before this. So I'm just going to add bitter and spicy. So, does this actually make a ghost power 3? It's like spouse not being spoose, yeah. Or as the classic, it's goatee being fish, you know. Also house husband or housewife and not the gender neutral house spouse, yeah. There's always, I like to use this one, so I'll type it in chat. There are 5 words in the English language that contain the word meow, as in this like how a cat sounds. There are 5 words in the English language that do it, and all of them have just been typed into chat, and I have sent it. They are meow, meows, meowing, meowed, and homeowner. Homeowner is 1 word. Item drop power ghost. So I did not make that right sandwich. How meowner. Yeah. It's a terrible language, and it's like the only one I know fluently. It sucks. I know a bit of Spanish. Enough to get by. I do live in an area with a lot of Mexican immigrants, so like, it's really good to have Spanish in your back pocket when you live around here. At least enough to say, like, hello, how are you, it's good to see you, excuse me, that sort of stuff. And also, I'm so sorry for my Spanish. Lo siento para mi español. I know like 10 words in Spanish. I know about 10 words in French, so we're kind of pegging level. Like, don't worry about it. So yeah, I'll have to actually make one of the more complex sandwiches to get the right ones. So I'll have to go back into Discord and find those. I want to make a sandwich. Yeah, sadly we're gonna have to make the complex ones. Onion, 2 red onion for Ghost, green bell pepper, and a hamburger. And then just any 2 herba mystica. So I'm just gonna put sour and spicy. Red flag pick. C'est la vie here. Oui, je parle un peu de français. And that's all the French I know. Literally just, yes, I do speak a little French. And that's all the French I know. That's it, that's the whole French. I know that I don't have to put the bread on top, so we're just gonna do this to force it to freeze the sandwich once the... There we go. I do know more German, though. I don't know any German. I know how to count to 10, or... Not 10. I know how to count to 9 in French, thanks to Hamilton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But my French is terrible. Just because Hamilton, because I listened to that in high school. Or not high school. When was that? Oh, fuck, that was the first time I was in college. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, yeah. That was... Jesus. Okay, so we have Ghost. Yeah, we can just go down to Research Station 4. 1, 2, 3. Cave? I don't remember how to pronounce it instead of just singing it. I know how to count. I know how to count to 3 in German. 1, 2, 3, because of the High Dragon line. I can say most numbers in Spanish, but it takes me a bit to remember them. Because I always forget, like, if it's... I always forget all of the smaller ones that are weird. Because, like, there's always 60 and... Like, yeah, there's just... There's weird in-betweens, and I always mess it up. Flutter mane, flutter mane, flutter mane, flutter mane. Hello, you threat to the stability of competitive Pokemon, you. Actually, until... Yes. Until we get a more concrete ability. I can count in Spanish, but I can't spell it. I can do both of those. I can't spell French words, because French words have, like, 16 vowels per word, and, like, Jesus. So yeah, we'll do this encounter spot until we see daytime Fluttermane. Until we see them immediately despawn, you know? At least this one's super easy to spot, because we'll just see, like, yellow. Or I guess it's kind of, it's like it's one of the puke green ones, because it's a Gen 2 shiny imported to Gen 9 on a Paradoxmon, you know? It's also a dead pterosaur, it's supposed to be? I liked, was it Lockston, or was it Birdkeeper Toby that said that it was probably the ghosts? Or maybe it wasn't either of them. Somebody said that it was probably the Gen 1 fossils. Like, literally the fossils you can see in Gen 1 as that, and that was probably what it was referring to. Which I think is cool. The silent letters. Oh god, there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and it just continues on. You get the idea. And then 30 is 30, and then 40, and then 50, I think? 60, 70, I think it is. 60 and 70. I can't remember sometimes with 60 and 70. They're kind of difficult. But, I love Area Zero's music. I do too. I like that the crystal pool up in Kitakami has the same theme going on in the background. I'm a little nervous about it, but you know, it's totally fine. You guys aren't despawning instantly, so it's not daytime yet. I'm sad. But we'll see it eventually. And I'll just go the whole sandwich looking for Fluttermane, because people are Oh, I thought that was it for a second. People are absolutely always in the market for shiny Fluttermane, although people have a ton of them already. This is just one of those things that you can add to the collection, and everybody wants it because it's fun to have for actual tournaments. Since basically every team in VGC needs a Fluttermane, you're going to have a lot of people who would love to have a full shiny VGC team, you know? Only 3? That's not good. I'm gonna walk to the other end of this to see if anything else is able to like despawn, because maybe I'm spawning them on a ledge behind me and I didn't notice. That could be possible. Because maybe I'm spawning them, like, right there. Anyways. Eventually, they'll just start fading out of existence right away, right? That hasn't been patched, I don't think. Might have been. Who knows? I wouldn't expect it, though, because they tend to be pretty consistent about not patching the glitches that are interesting. And only patching the ones that, like, do stuff. Shiny? There wasn't one. It's the lighting on the side that you saw. I saved the clip to be able to prove it to you. I hate the lighting. Yep. Because you see me turning around, and then probably this or the next reset, you're looking at one on the side. I promise none of them are shiny. But they look weird. Like those green ones right there. They look weird. I have the same issues with eggs. Yeah, some of them are just so hard to see. But yes, all those ones spawning on the right side, they get into a spot where they look so close to shiny. Because they look weird, and your brain is telling you, like, oh, well, weird Pokemon means shiny. Like, and it's good to trust your gut instinct on that, and I'm always looking at them, but, wow, it's really favoring spawning them there. But don't worry, you'll see the Fluttermane. Like, this one's such an obvious shiny, it's impossible to miss. Even with the lighting, it'll look so yellow. Which is great. Like, it's good to see. Is there a way to check the time? Because I know Area Zero is always fully daylit, but... I don't remember, like, how long the day-night cycle is in the game. What time is it for you now? I mean, in real life, it's about 9:30 for me, but... In-game, the sandwich has been going for about 7 minutes. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what you're asking about. I just want to see if the I want to see if it's daytime yet, and if they patched out the shiny thing. Because maybe this hunting method is over, but I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. Alright, I'll go to the other side of this so that we do another purge of whatever might be behind me, because we're not getting a lot of these. Oh, God. There's a few that can spawn down there, but at that point, whatever, right? Should be day at 9:20, I think. Of the sandwich? Because that was, like, 9:20 in real life was 14 minutes ago for me. It's not that important. Don't worry. This isn't a life or death thing. Yeah, okay, so they're spawning all down there. Which maybe that's why we had the issues with all the rest of them. I'll go check up on the upper thing. Because, you know, maybe we have another spot we could go to. So we're certainly seeing a lot of Flirtmate. Day and night is weird in Scarlet and Violet. Oh yeah, I know. Which is part of why I'm totally fine just, like, with this sandwich, you know? Maybe weird, but, like, whatever. Flutter maiden into rock, what'll they do? And that's why I don't want to, like, turn around. Because that just feels so wrong. Although I can always escape, so I'm not actually all that worried about it. And I certainly don't need to be worried about it. Just feels so weird. I just want to check the other spot to see if we have another thing. I want to look at this. Because the smaller rock, or the smaller Terra Crystal rock, is what you want to look at. And then you can just, like... You're supposed to be able to just zoom in and out, but that only works if they despawn instantly, you know? So, like, all of these Fluttermane, they don't mean anything. So all those Fluttermane aren't real. They're fake Fluttermane. Fake fans. I wonder if we'll see Paradox evolutions. Or baby forms. God, that would be fucking terrifying. Paradox Bagon is gonna be the death of me. Y'all aren't disappearing yet. That would be weird. Yeah, I'm not ready for it is all. I'm sure that, like, obviously that observation's been made before, but I just know I'm not ready. Could I just, like, do this? Because then I have split second to react, but it's not really enough time. Ooh. Alright, come on. Come to mama. No funny business. Sorry, no funny stuff. God, nobody's gonna fucking get that. That's a reference to Dan Cooper, a suspected hijacker. Or, well, a known hijacker. Only serious business, yeah. Dan Cooper and a couple of different people who all... Well, I think at least one other person who was a suspect for who Dan Cooper might be, Um, they all said no funny stuff. And they were hijacking planes. Which I think is just weird, because, like, even though it was the 70s, still. No funny stuff? It's weird. I think Let Me Know has a great video on it. Well, I know they have a great video on it, but I think they touch on that. Maybe it's on my mind because I was listening to it as I fell asleep last night. Or maybe while I was asleep, because I don't actually remember watching it recently, but... if I was just half awake and heard no funny stuff, I could have just internalized that. Oh no! I'm a little worried. Yeah, it's been almost 15 minutes of a sandwich. I haven't seen them just immediately despawn, so this shiny hunting method might have done, might have done its course. It might be over for the easy, cheap shinies, but we'll see. I don't know how long Night and Day is in the game. I could Google it. I will before the next hunt, but I'll actually just Google it now. Day-night cycle Scarlet Violet. The cycle lasts 72 minutes. Whew. God damn. Motherfucker. Area 0 is not affected by day-night spawns. Maybe. Like 30 to 33 minutes? Yeah, I mean, it looks that way. I'll make sure the next time I jump down with a Fluttermane ready sandwich is daytime, like morning time. So if you go outside and set the time to day and come back, maybe you'll be fine. Yeah, we'll see. But for now, I'm just going to keep doing this method, because we still might just get the shiny. Like, who knows, right? Because, like, there's no way to set the time. That's the problem. You can't just, like, sleep at a tent in Legends Arceus. You just have to wait for... you just have to wait for it to roll over. Oh, yuck. I feel like I'm going insane. Because my voice just only cracks when I'm on stream. Like, my voice doesn't crack anywhere else, I promise. It's only when I'm on stream. Maybe I only notice it when I'm on stream because I'm self-conscious. Let's dig into that. Or maybe it's just that I notice it because I talk so much more. I spend a lot of my days sitting in silence just because I'm doing work. I certainly am seeing a smaller amount, I think. I feel that, yeah. Any one of these could be it. Any one of them. How much longer do I have? Oh my god, like 12 minutes. 13, actually, because it was close to the end of the sandwich hour. Minute. I can't talk. I'm trying to focus on making sure I don't miss a flutter vein. I think that might just be frying my brain. Isn't this another one of the spots that you can hunt at? But only, like, through knockout method, right? So, like, most of the time with this, you would be jumping back and forth between places. So at least right now we get to move around. That's fine. Good even. We're not stuck in one spot unless we want to be. Guess we could do this. It'll certainly get rid of some of them. And Gallade is one of the faster Pokemon. Whoa! We'll see. Still going. Luckily, the sandwiches last for half a fucking hour. Also, I learned that the Fairy Feather, which is like the boosting item that was added for Fairy-type moves, you can't actually just buy more. You can only get it through Ogre Oustin, which I think is just awful. Like, why would you... Just let me... You know, just let me do this. Let me do the thing. God damn. Just let me go buy more so I can have a bunch for a singles team or something. So eventually I'll go through and try to get the shiny Munchlax from Ogre Oustin. Oh, I learned what the reward was, by the way, because it got spoiled for me inside of a YouTube thumbnail that popped up. It's a shiny Munchlax, apparently, you get for completing the whole thing, which is cool, I think. I also want to go and do Team Star refights, because the bases are now appearing on the map. So maybe the Team Star crews are there. That'd be cool. If I went and did those. Come on, one of these is going to be a Flutter Mane that's shiny. We'll need to stop putting spoilers in thumbnails. I'm generally okay with it, because it seems like this particular thing was posted about a week after the DLC. For like, game releases, usually I give a moratorium of about 2 weeks. Like, you've got 2 weeks to, finish the main story of a game, and if you're, like, really into it, you might go complete the post-game. For Pokemon games, I think that usually you would have about that same 2 weeks, maybe a third week for that moratorium on when you should do that. Still, though, people have avoided the trailers to not be spoiled. Yeah. Like, I want to see I want to see what the Pokemon Company wants to give us. Like, that's what I want to see. But I've already been told stuff about, like, if you care about spoilers, plug your ears now. I'll do the thumbs up when it's time to unplug your ears if you don't want spoilers for the Indigo Disc. But there's, like, I've seen some spoilers that are just like, oh yeah, here's every Pokemon coming back in the Indigo Disc. And it's just like, why? I don't need to know that. Like, I'd like to see them when it's over. And also, even the Pokemon Company has said, like, this will be the first time that every single starter Pokemon is available in the wild. And we have not gotten confirmation that the Paldean starters will be in the wild. So it's just like, are they? Because those count, like, now those matter now. Because those aren't in the wild yet. But if they are there, that's chill. I'm totally alright with that. We just need to see it. Like, I need to know. God damn. Okay, we're only like 5 minutes away. Our shiny luck has run out for the day, it seems, but that's fine because I haven't saved during this. I'll give a thumbs up so that people know they can come back. Just in case it was muted from the VOD or anything like that. I gotta make sure I give those symbols. But yeah. Spoilers are weird. I've seen some other stuff. There was a full Internet Archive demo of an old game leaked. Just yesterday from Digino Gaming. That was an old Pokemon, like, RPG web browser thing. I might go play it. I don't know if I will. I might. I don't know. It seems like it's not particularly crazy, but it looks like it's fun. For no other reason than it's an old piece of history that's weird and lost. Or at least it was lost, but now it's been found. Man, does it just not want to give me this fucking shiny? For the other ones, it felt like, oh, yeah. Like, just get it over with. Just be done. But for this, it feels like the game's saying, no. You don't just get all of them for free. Which is fair, because I generally don't have this crazy luck anyways, but... I don't see them spawning and despawning, which I am a little worried about. Okay, I think I might call it a mulligan on this sandwich, but I got so much time left. I got 3 whole minutes. Like, that's another couple hundred encounters before it's over. If I don't have to test out the strategy, I don't have to. If I don't have to, I won't. Like, yeah. And at this point, there's very few Pokemon that I care about shiny hunting for. I still need to get a Pichu. I haven't gotten a Pichu. Area Zero doesn't work like that. You have to enter during daytime to get them to spawn and despawn. Time doesn't change after you enter. Oh, really? I am glad you know this. Okay. Well, I mean, just fuck it then, right? Like, at this point, who really cares? Let's just, let's do something else in the meantime. Because if it's... I tried to say that like 45 minutes ago. I guess it could have been more specific. Oh, you said, so if you go... like 10 minutes ago, or 14, I guess. You said, so if you go outside and set the time today and come back. That's what you meant. You were meaning, like... Yeah, I didn't know that it didn't move inside of here. But, I guess it's nighttime now. Probably, anyways. We shall check the thing. Yeah, that's probably nighttime. I've still got all those, and I should have my herbas, right? 1 and 4 are next to each other on the numpad. Oh. Yeah, 15 minutes ago. Fair. I wasn't going to question it. I just thought that was hyperbole for dramatic effect. Like, that's... Humans do that. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so in the meantime, I guess we can go check Kitakami for some raids or ogre ousting. Anybody in chat down for some normal mode ogre ousting or hard mode if we have 4 people, but I think we've only got a couple of people in chat. Oh, we should definitely go see what this flying grade is, because flying is a fucking easy type to potentially get. I am dramatic, but not that dramatic. Well, that's still fine. So yeah, at least the Cerebi article I read said Kitakami was the inverse, so it should be like daytime here. I mean, it very clearly is daytime. So that's probably mostly correct. What do we got? A Quag! Okay, so it's an unaware Quagsire, because it's definitely got its hidden ability. Which I think its hidden ability is unaware, right? 6 stars always have hidden. So I'm just going to check. Quagsire. It is unaware. Okay, so boosting won't do anything. But lowering its stats could. The question is just, do I care enough to go do it? There's a Discord where people are gathering for Ogre Oustin. I might go join them then, but that wouldn't be right now. I won't do that while on stream. Well, actually, I totally would. That is totally something I would do, but I know that that is not necessary. I could just do that off stream and prep for on stream stuff, you know? But I could just play easy mode for this. Because at least easy mode I can still get. It's helpful, that's why I was letting you know. I appreciate that. But yes, for at least like easy mode, very luckily, this is easy to do as one person. Because the final round, you can carry all the berries like in one pouch. It's totally easy. Okay. Oh, this is a different area. I'm in the Paradise Barrens now. Jesus. 3 of those. Need more balloons, please? Okay. Cool. Yeah, well, this map looks like it's bad. Spin! Everybody's gotta always spin. Oh no, 4, 5, 5, 6. 2 of these, 1 of those, 1 of those, and then 1 of these. 4, 5, 5, 6. Boom. Woo! So yeah, I do need to find a couple of extra teacups. I need masterpiece teacups, specifically. I need a few of them. Yes, so I cannot hold any more berries, and I actually have a full, like, bag. Cleared with a big mark. So yeah, luckily the first stage, I've never had it where it makes me, you know, do more than 1 trip, so that's very nice. Even if I'm a little slow, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just play again. I'll do a third one of these, and then we'll see if it turns night, because Ogre Oustin might also not advance time forward. I don't know. It's entirely possible that it just freezes here too, which means I would have to. I suppose I could just go make a bug sandwich. We'll do that after this. I'll save the Ogre Oustin for another stream because I want to do shiny hunting more. Yeah, I could just go make a bug sandwich and look for Slitherwing. Two. A couple more green ones. There we go. Slitherwing, yeah. That one. That gradient was fucking fast. Wow, this fucking place sucks. For anything other than, like, easy mode. God damn. Alright, yeah, I'm down for this. What was the green? What popped up? Likes to be Slitherwing when I say it? Oh. What? Whatever. Go away, Gradient. Okay, so yeah, this is the better site to go for quicker runs, it seems. Stage 3 is the final stage. Oh no, 8778. I'm scared. BRB, we'll see you soon. So yes, if I just grab 8 grays, there's a few places where they might be. Ah, perfect, there's enough. Spin, spin, spin! Any other interesting rewards? my god, that is so much mochi so fast. That is great, actually. If you had, like, one friend, like one, if you could make one friend, you could probably triple that by just going up to normal mode. But that is an insane amount of mochi, which is great. Since they're, like, actual vitamins rather than anything else. Oh, and the moringa berry, let's go. So we're missing one more. Because we see the... Yeah, we're missing one more special berry. But I want all the berries. I am the berry master. Okay. So yeah, it's still currently daytime here. Oh, I could have went for Ralts on that sandwich. Damn. I don't really want to go into raids because I know that time doesn't pass inside of them. Okay, so I talked to them. I know that guy's done, and that guy just makes you have a picnic. Trainers don't advance time, or maybe they do, because they can change weather within them. I mean, if this one's free. It's not. I mean, yeah, I'm just thinking of anything else that I could go do. I could hunt for more Puchaena, which I eventually want. I'll have a full team of shiny Pooch lines. But, not today. Ah, cutie fly. I don't need that. We don't need this. Yeah, nothing crazy going on. I guess I could go ribbon hunting if I wanted them. Anybody in desperate need of a ribbon? Oh, right, because we also have that. Oh, you did get the item finder mark. I totally didn't even realize. Somewhere long ago. Oh yeah, you get the ferocious mark because you're the thing. The sociable. Oh, I totally didn't realize that some of these guys had ribbons I didn't know about, but hey, that's kind of cool. Oh, nice, the gourmet. Well, yeah, because you all have the former alpha mark. Because all of these were from just an outbreak of Alpha Gallade. Oh, that was an alpha. I kind of want to just check them all. Oh, I didn't know that was, I didn't know I had that, but okay. Alpha mark, sure. Hisui, yeah. Oh, right, I brought you into Hisui for no other reason than just to fuck around. Thought it would be funny. And it was. Indeed it was. So I guess that's all of the ribbons that I've got. Nothing too crazy. I will eventually try to do a Ribbon Master Challenge. But that does require... Well, you obviously can tell which fucking Pokemon I'm gonna do it on. But that does require me to play through a certain game I haven't yet. Or at least I don't have the completed save file. I have played through it ages long ago. But that will definitely be my next Pokemon project. I'll see if I can take that up before the next DLC comes out. I might do that. I don't know. I just need to see that this place is nighttime and then I can go back to Paldea. Or I can just go to Paldea and wait for that to be daytime. But it's gotta be like full daytime, you know? Is there anywhere I want to go that's like got stuff for me? I've really done fucking everything. So I guess let's just go fly to a base. Let's actually go pay Giacomo a visit because I like him. He's funky. He's a funky little guy. Fly to this spot? Yes. Just fucking airdrop me. Thanks, plane, with a Dragonite and the loading logo. That's just cute, okay? Like, it's just a little bit of Pokemon flair. It's kind of cute. It's nice. I like those things. Wait, it's fucking daytime here, too. I was so wrong. Oh, okay, so it seems that the Star Training Camp, or Star Training Center, allows you to redo the fights. And then at the end, he'll probably refight Giacomo. Okay, so yeah, you can just hang out and say hello. That's nice. I like that. I don't know if that was in the base game. It might have been. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty fucking sunny. I think it's safe to assume that we got a daytime area right now. So let's make a ghost sandwich to see if I'm right. Make a sandwich. Gotta go into creative mode. And I know I need tomatoes, onion, 2 red onion, a bell pepper, a hamburger. I think red onion was it, right? I think? Yeah, it was red onion, okay. Okay, hamburger. Why make a hamburger and put it on a hoagie? Shut up. What are you, a cop? And I know I don't need the top of that, so... There's your fucking sandwich! God, that looks terrible. I usually say after I make a terrible sandwich in game, never make this sandwich in real life, but... If you put bread over the top of it and didn't include a sour herba mystica inside of there, it'd probably taste just fine. Alright, is that encounter sparkling title? Nice. Yes, go ahead and be done packing up. Wow! No reason why I needed to save that clip, don't worry. I saw a thing in the fog and I want to look at it later. Don't see anything spawning. Which could mean that it's still working, it's just in a new form? Because, like, I certainly don't see them now. But maybe if I go deeper down into the caves, they'll spawn? Oh no, did the method get patched? That would be no good. I mean, I don't really mind if it's been patched. I would be a little sad. but it would also, like, it's expected, you know? Flutter, main, shiny, hunt, patched? Hey, look shiny? No. In the wall. Oh my god! What the fuck? You're right! What the hell? I was... I thought you were fucking with me! I totally thought you were just fucking with me. That's insane. No. Thank you for saying in the wall, because I would have just run away. So, okay, so the thing is now, it looks like it's daytime now. So we don't have... okay, that's fine. We don't have a way to get... what am I thinking of? I can't think of the words. You don't see the normal Flutter main. That was so anticlimactic. Yeah, you don't see any of the normal Flutter mains spawning, but apparently we can see the shiny one still, so that's cool. So the hunt still works, you just have to run around. Like, we still have to just keep moving. Which is fine. I'm not really worried about that. I don't really have a great way to hit you. You can catch a few if you wanted to. I don't, but like I said before that like I might, because they're valuable. But also, like, they probably aren't in reality because so many people already have them from doing this same thing. If I ever wanted another, all I'd have to do is get, you know, a single, like, I'd have to get 2 Herba Mystica, and I can guarantee getting another one of these. I'm not really worried about it. Listen, I don't have a way to attack you. And I don't want to put you in a quick ball. At this point, I certainly don't want to put you in a quick ball. So they're still very valuable. Oh, right, because of that thing that Violet sold for. You're totally right. Yeah, I just have no way to damage them, so... we're just gonna see. I'm sure it's got Shadow Ball, Mystical Fire, Moonblast, and, Power Gem. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't really care. You need a Mon with Scrappy. Well, sure, if I wanted to actually, like, hurt it, I would need a Mon with Scrappy, or I would just usually use Soak on Golduck, but... So this was a wall shiny, so you better believe... I'm gonna name it... I mean, this is your shiny, so I'll name it whatever you want. But, let's see, what do we got for the Queen of Hearts name? Oh, there you go. No ribbon. No luck on that one, sorry. That's okay. Yes. So the next one up is Slitherwing with Bug. So yeah, probably the optimal place to do this would be to find somewhere where you can run in a circle and spawn a bunch of them while looking backwards. Since nothing else spawns, you can just be looking around. Queen of Hearts name, I thought you'd enjoy that. I mean, I that's not where Alice comes from. Alice comes from somewhere random. I had no fucking clue what to name myself when I figured out I was trans. So I was like, oh, that works. Fair enough, yeah, it's what stuck. My friends started calling me that, and I was just like, okay, that's good. That's enough. Like, that works. But that's where it ended. It didn't come from Wonderland, but saying, like, over the phone, saying, you know, Alice as in Wonderland, it helps a lot to have one of those things. It's like almost saying Greg with 3 G's, you know? Because, like, nobody expects you to say Greg with 3 G's. But it's right. If it's just Greg-ga-ga, you know? Greg-ga-ga-ga, that's 4 G's. You fell victim to the classic trap. You see? It's a classic. It's a thinker. I did that on purpose. I know. I'm. We're riffing. We're getting there. We're figuring it out. Do I care at all? Like, I don't care about getting another one of these things. I guess we can go see if there's a ghost type outbreak somewhere. Is there one out in here? Because I just don't care. Like, very much legitimately, I do not mind spending the herba, because I can get more. Sure, it's a bit of a grind, but I need to grind anyways, so that I have a bunch of level 100s for the Indigo Disc. So it's fine. Because, yeah, out here, we have normal spawns. Because they're not being bound by the nighttime rule. Or the daytime rule, I guess. But down here, we don't have that. You know, I kind of want to actually... We should wait here. Because I don't know if the spawns are being reset or if they're, like, closed off when it happens. Because I didn't see the other one happen. I guess I could go back in time and see if it spawns in, but... Like, this is just the area that's recommended because... it's, like, the highest rate, you know? And this is, you know, just... sitting here, you can just float back and forth. Hopefully, we see a Fluttermane spawn in, because then, I mean, this hunt even gets easier. You can literally just sit AFK, and when you come back, there will be a fucking Fluttermane. But I think you might have to move. But maybe if you just move your camera, you can kind of adjust it all, you know? Because, yeah, for this hunt, it's better if you look backwards, because then you'll never miss a shiny. But for all the other hunts, I don't think it's actually gonna... I don't think it's really gonna matter. Because if you were hunting like this, you'll only ever run into the shiny. And at that point, like, who cares? That's fine. But looking backwards, you can just see, oh, there's no shiny, there's no shiny. There's none. So it's fine. So yeah, we found one shiny Fluttermane in the wall here. Well, I didn't, actually. Hysteria was the person who actually fucking saw it. Because I would have just ran right away, but Hysteria came back just in time to notice it in the corner. Which is good, because it's their Fluttermane anyways. So it's not like I cared. I would have happily been ignorant not knowing that there was a Fluttermane. I mean, I just don't care. That's the problem. Like, I'm getting out. Because I know that I could go change it to bug, and then I'll be happy. Like, at least with Ghost, like, I'm not getting the boosts for any other Pokemon. So even running around Area 0 doesn't do anything for me, because I don't care. Let's go ahead and save now. Because, I mean, we got Iratchebeth, the Queen of Hearts. Funky little guy. Oh, just do the auto healing. What am I doing? Alright, Loxton, it's your time to shine. Yeah, I guess I'll just resave quick. Yeah, I guess next up is Slitherwing. Make a sandwich. Better believe I'm making a sandwich. Creative mode, we got a tomato. We got an onion, green bell pepper. We got a hamburger. But what are the two that I need for it? For bug type, we need 2 cherry tomatoes. Interesting. Then just any 2 herba. So I'll use those 2. You also still gotta get rid of some Pokeball picks that I think we got for free from a thing. But of course, I always just buy the cheapest sandwich picks, because it's a thing you have to use. Might as well just use the cheapest option available when I don't care what it looks like. This will probably be the last one I do. Yes. Because then that'll get us to about 11 p.m. my time. Oh, don't die. No, Onion. Now is not the time to onion up. No! Okay, hold on. Does it count? No! Okay, it definitely won't now, but I got most of it on. What do we get? I'm curious. I won't be taking this unless it's got the things. It technically still has the herbas on it, so maybe. What is it? Sparkling Tidal Encounter. Bug, bug, bug. Level 3. That's right. I don't have to go. I don't have to do anything else. I can miss a couple of ingredients apparently. The Herba Mystica are just that powerful. So, yeah, we're just gonna go straight down and start digging through the bugs. Because they can spawn right at the top. So there's no reason not to. So yeah, we've got a lot of Venomoth up here. We'll get a lot of low kicks further down, I'm sure. At least none of these shinies are hard to identify. So we'll see. Well, okay. Maybe one is hard to identify, but I don't really care about getting a shiny Frostmoth anyway, because it sucks. I'm not all that enamored with it, one way or another. Venomoth is a nice blue. Nice is a word. I wouldn't use the word nice. I am not a lover of Venomoth shiny. I am a lover of very few shinies, though. But, you know, they're rare, so, like, they are just generally more valuable. Hence why so many of the shinies I've got, they're in the giveaway pile anyways, and if anybody fucking wants them, they can have them. Because I won't be happy with them. Like, I'll never touch them, I'll never use them. So it makes no sense for me to keep them in any way. So I would just rather throw them out, you know? Just give them to somebody who might use them. They are valuable to somebody, I'm sure. Every Pokemon is somebody's favorite Pokemon, so, like, everybody's shiny is somebody's favorite shiny, you know? Or at least logic would stand. It's not necessarily true. But if you did a poll, you'd have enough people wanting to confirm their own biases that you'd eventually get somebody who was like, oh yeah, Simisear. That's my favorite shiny. But then everybody would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you'd have no way to stop them. They're allowed to say that, even if they're just wrong or lying. Come on now. I'm checking all of them because I can't tell. It's like checking all of the tandem mouse that you might want to, like, look at. Oh, just die. I'm pretty sure that it's like a golden color, right? Like, isn't Frostmoth just barely almost golden? I don't remember, but this is what we're doing. I'm so shocked we haven't phased on, like, anything yet. Like, I haven't phased on a single thing. Frostmoth would be green. Okay. It's green! That's a reference to the funny little green Espeon comic that goes around the internet every once in a while and just says, it's green! Yeah, but I mean, back in Sword and Shield, I have seen some shiny Frostmoth in videos of, you know, in Sword and Shield. I couldn't fucking tell the difference, so I know that I need to knock out the Frostmoth to check if they're shiny. Because otherwise, I will miss it. Also, the problem with it being green is that Frostmoth's wings are slightly transparent. So I can see the grass through them, and I keep going like, oh, that's the one! That's it! That's it! But it's not. I'm lying to myself. No, I wonder if Loxton has the item finder mark yet. I kind of want to check. Ah! That was not my intention, but that is where we are now. I don't know why I remember Frostmoth being gold then, rather than green. But maybe I was just looking at the shading wrong or something. Sorry, I'm just so confused. Why the fuck is... Where the fuck is... Where the fuck are you from? Oh, I know where you're from! Oh my god! I did not know that Loxton was a Pokemon from fucking X and Y. Specifically X. I did not know that was here. I had it in the party a few times when I ground out the Hoenn League a bunch. When I was starting a bit more of like an Alpha Sapphire living dex. But I never finished it because who cares, but... There weren't any hunts that I wanted to do inside of it, so I never ended up doing any. I never finished the dex. But apparently Loxton was my catcher back in Alpha Sapphire? I know he did not have the name Loxton then. That's insane. Okay, no, that's not who I wanted you to fight, but thanks. I saw something in the walls, I just wanted to check. Okay, it was a Venomoth. Sounds good, dude. I guess I'm checking all of these now. Nice. It was not shiny. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know what I care about less, the Venomoth or the Frostmoth. Both are not Pokemon I care for. I would totally let them just dissolve into non-existence to ensure a shiny. To save myself just a little bit of extra Herba Mystica. So don't get your hopes up. That's what I'm saying here. But yes, Loxton, the Hoenn champion, is staying a Hoenn champion. And when I do my Ribbon Master challenge, I want to make sure that my pooch is well done through it. Because, it does suck. Like, Mightyena does kind of suck. So, getting it through the Emerald Battle Frontier in particular will be very tricky. But a lot of the rest of it won't be too bad. But yes, of course, I would use my favorite Pokemon as my Ribbon Master one. I would just want to make sure that I have a legitimate save file of all of, you know, my trainers throughout time. So I would only actually start that if I can get my console back. Because I got to do a shitload of stuff in it. I am currently getting a console repaired, but I haven't had it back yet. Eventually I'll get my Capture Card 30S back, but... I feel like there are so many shiny stones inside of Area 0. I wonder how many I have. Maybe I just haven't noticed the rest of them. No, I feel like maybe there's something going on. Maybe they just have a higher spawn rate. That could be it. Wow, I've only been going at this 10 minutes, but it feels like it's been a half an hour. Goodness. I know that Roaring Moon is going to be the one that takes the longest. While my odds are good right now, it's very likely that I phase. And with Roaring Moon, it's incredibly likely that I phase. I guess I don't know what Low Kicks' shiny looks like either, but I am mostly okay with that. Because I also would... Well, maybe I'd keep a Low Kicks, but I don't think I would keep a Low Kicks. Just because I'm not that big of a fan of the Pokemon in the first place, I probably wouldn't go out of my way to keep a shiny of it, but... maybe. Whoa! I'm not saving, because I'm not going to keep it, but I will save if I get the Slitherwing afterwards. So we'll see. Oh, it might not. Okay, no, I'm actually going to have to fucking catch this thing. Great. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I can False Swipe you for one. That... I want to paralyze you so that you don't die. Please don't have, like, a memento or something. Even if you do, I don't think I'll care. Slate Powder, but it missed. Sad. I mean, Netball, right? Like, it's the obvious choice. Yeah, it's a cap. Okay, whatever. Cool. I have that. I won't do anything with it because I'm just gonna go back to doing stuff, but whatever. If we get the shiny Slitherwing, I'll keep that Venomoth, and it goes in the pile. I like how saturated that Venomoth was, but I might eventually get a Venomoth of my own. I might, did I just... Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, did I just see another one spawn? But no, I saw the blue on the base of the tree and a Venomoth spawn, and my brain cinched the two together. Even though it shouldn't have. So yeah, apparently Low Kicks likes to live by these rocky outcrops. And if those rocky outcrops are there, we can use this spot as a Sandy Shock spot, but we may not. Actually, don't I have to grind for Herba anyways? I might have to grind for Herba anyways. Because, yeah, I've only got enough for one more sandwich without removing them from the inventory, but I don't want to remove them from the inventory. So one way or another, I have to get... Like, I have to do the sandwich, or I have to grind for more. I can do that. It's going to be annoying, but, like, you know, whatever. I might as well get into the groove of doing that constantly for, like, ever. I still want a shiny Gallade on the catch crew, but I haven't done it yet. Nor a shiny Breloom, but I also don't... I don't love shiny Breloom. I think it's fine. But it's not, like, for me. In the same vein that Venomoth isn't. I might still kill Venomoth, though. We might not be keeping this shiny Venomoth. I have not decided yet. But we still have another 14 minutes before I have to decide. But the problem is I'm going to get like 5 more Venomoth only. That are all shiny. And I'm going to be like, well, now I have to keep it. I also absolutely adore that we keep getting more ribbons that you can just stack onto a Pokemon. It's like, now we got the Item Finder ribbon. I'd like that for the Ribbon Master Challenge. I am kind of sad that you can only do it with Pokemon that are from XD. Like, you could only get that complete if you got one from XD. That's just kind of sad. To me, anyways. To everybody else, it might just be fine. The older a Pokemon is, the more likely it is to be liked. At least that's just kind of what generally I experience. I guess I don't have a method of guaranteeing that that's true. But I'd bet a shiny Venomoth on it. Kill it. That's not shiny. Phase 2! It's over! Fine. Fucking fine. Alright, I'll save them both, okay? Just, like, give it up. God damn it. I was so certain that wasn't shiny. Because I was like, no, that doesn't look shiny. It looks like all the other ones. But maybe because it was in the darkness, in the shadows. Let me just get one false swipe off. Okay, well it's at like 1 health. So I will probably be able to catch it in a netball. But if I were getting a Frostmoth, I might want it in a different ball. Because it is a Frostmoth. No, I think a netball's just fine. I've changed my mind after looking through all of my Pokeballs. It does match. It's a good color combo. Alright. I'll save them. At the end. This wasn't supposed... I mean, I'm on to phase 3. Like, we'll get there eventually. I do think Bug is slightly more advantageous, because then we don't have a bunch of the Palmy sitting around that don't get the boost from fighting type power. Because they just spawn, you know, with a fighting type sandwich, I was forcing a bunch of Pawmo to spawn, which then spawned their little entourage of Palmy. Which is fine. I absolutely love seeing extra Palmy, but I'll see plenty of those when I do the electric sandwich for Sandy Shocks. Also, that's the second time I've said, kill it, that's not a shiny. Being so confident that it was just like one of those positioning things. I said that to a Persian that I failed. I never did reclaim, but also, like, whatever. At this point, I don't care. I was only going to use it because it was a shiny and a Nuzlocke, but... you know. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that one I know wasn't shiny. I was just like, am I stupid? That was a giant Slytherin. I'll snag the Venomoth if you really don't want it. Yeah, no, I desperately do not. I don't care. Like, I think I might keep the Frostmoth, I guess. I kind of want to keep one from this sandwich, but, like, usually I wouldn't care. I mean, Frostmoth's fun. Maybe I'll make, like, a snow-based team, like a mono ice VGC team. And I'll put Frostmoth on it. That could be fun. This is my favorite color, so I'm always down for blue shinies. Well, there you go. I mean, I think I have a midday Lycanroc as well. That's totally up for grabs. If you want one of those are just sitting in a fucking box somewhere. Because my favorite Lycanroc form is the Dusk form, and I already have that shiny. I don't know where from. I don't think I got it. Maybe I got it in a Wonder Trade, but it didn't seem to be hacked. And at least now it's legit, but I guess I don't know. For me, it's mostly about the hunt, but it's also definitely in part about the shinies. The reward is nice to have. So yeah, I think I'll probably keep the Frostmoth, just to curb any fears. There we go. We know we at least keep the shinies now. But we'll see. How much time do we have? 7 minutes, about. That's still plenty of time to get a shiny in. But we already got 2 this sandwich. What the fuck was that? I'll look at it afterwards. Anyways. Nothing about that either. Definitely don't think I just might have missed a shiny. But that's fine. Especially a shiny of the fucking Mon I was hunting. No. Oh wait, I can actually go back and check. Hold on. No, that's not shiny. Okay. I did get a little worried there, because I was like, ah, no. Phase 3 is over. I failed Phase 3. That's sad. But it would have been fine. Obviously, I'm happy getting 2 shinies in one sandwich. Anyways, like, that's always great. I will never be too sad about that. There are a lot of shiny stones around here. Maybe that is just a thing that gets spawned more. Because it's not like I'm seeing a lot of Dawn stones. Just shiny stones. Yeah, I think the few steps down method is actually quite good for alleviating fears of missing one. I can go check those 2 Frostmoth quick. Okay. The reason why I don't really care about Frostmoth, like, getting it shiny anyways, is just because, like, I already like Frostmoth's design so much. I think the blue and green in its eyes is really good. All that. I think they all work great. Hey, buddy. Do you want to not, like, stun lock me in this? Okay. I did get that frost moth. But now I still have to get out of here. There we go. God fucking damn it. Are you kidding me? Alright, phase 3. On to phase 4. God damn it. Fine, what you're getting it a quick ball, because you actually matched the color. Well, no, I'd rather have it in a dive ball. I'm not keeping either of these. Blue dabba-dee-dabba-da, yeah. I mean, hey, I shouldn't be mad, because that's, you know, that's 3... That's 3 in a sandwich. Like, those are great. That's amazing. I shouldn't be mad about that at all. And that's just another to throw at y'all. Alright, dive ball. I know you don't have a boost, but like, whatever. Okay, it's fine. So hey, there's one at a dive ball. Hysteria, that might be the one for you. Just because then you got a matching ball. I guess. Yeah, I'll give you a nickname later. Oh, Def? Yeah, okay, okay. I know people are all about the matching Pokeballs. I'm kind of about that, but, you know, I just don't care about the shinies as much, so... That's what's up. Blue Mon, Blue Ball, the only way to go. Yeah, alright, alright. Hey, we've only got about 2 minutes left. If we get anything else at this point, I mean, I should just be fucking grateful. I'd be shocked if we do, but... Well, yeah, there's always a good chance. As good a chance as getting all the other ones were, so it's fine. We've certainly killed a lot of Frostmoth. Venomoth number 3 is bound to happen because you don't want it. Well, it's a phasing thing. Like, this is a thing that happens with hunts. Unless you're, like, breeding, you're not gonna find everything you want on the time you're looking for it, you know? Like, that's fine. Wait, that one's not shiny. Okay, I was like, wait, no, that one very clearly is not. I've seen that shiny in this game, and that's not one of them. Alright, you get like one last little loop to see. Venomoth. Venomoth back there. A Slitherwing. Looks like there's not much for us to go grab. Very sadly. There's some Metatites and Oh! Oh, I thought we crashed. I was gonna be like, thank God I saved, right? Would have been funny if that was shiny. I mean, it would have been, but like, I wouldn't have been mad at that point. I would have been like, great, another one for the fucking pile. Like, throw it on. Somebody will take it, eventually. They'll all get traded away. Because somebody eventually will want them. Anyways. I don't think it matters anymore. I suppose I need to go to Kitakami so I can start grinding out more Ogre Oustin by the end. Let's actually fly over here. Tiny Lycanroc. That was a small Lycanroc, yeah. Let's get ready to nickname and trade out these shinies. I suppose Hysteria, we can do a bunch of the trades right now if you got your stuff. So I still have, what is that, 3 more to go? Yeah, Slitherwing, Sandy Shocks, and Roaring Moon. Sorry, I need to make sure that I get rid of one of the non-Taro inside of my little thing. Scarlet is... non-Taro. There. Delete that row and go find my Ghost Celebi that I have. Sorry, this isn't in proper order. Looking at 251 Celebi because I never removed that. There we go. It's all on home, but yeah, well, it don't really matter to me. I'll have them. They're not going anywhere now. Oh, speaking of which, you have a guaranteed save, so they are definitely not going anywhere now. Alright, so yeah, you did not have a mark or a ribbon. This first Venomoth is in a netball. So this Venomoth shall be named Nathaniel. Frostmoth, I guess I'll be keeping. Has no mark. So Frostmoth's nickname shall be... Frigidity. I don't have a funny name for this one yet, but I'm just going to call it Snower. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to call it Snower. That's funny. This Venomoth does not have a mark either. But I shall name it something funny. So her name is... Diva... I think Diva is just fine. Because it's a Diva in a dive ball. So there you go. I guess I'm keeping Snower. That'll go great with my Alolan Shiny Sandshrew that I got from Go a while back. So I'll keep hunting down shiny ice types. Yes. Yeah, Diva is Hysteria's. But Nathaniel. And where's the shinies? I will actually go back and I will just add all those to my trade-away list, because we might as well just be using that rather than this. Ice is a good type? It totally isn't. Did you want a, Hysteria, did you want a Lycanroc, by the way? You said you liked blue shinies, and this one's in a Great Ball. I don't think it has a mark. Sure, I'll add it to the pile. What else do I have that might be blue? Obviously, we got a bunch of Charmander, but, like, those aren't blue. Mischievous, Fletchling, the entire Fletchling family, actually. All from different games, I should note. This Fletchling is from Go, I think. Yes, this Fletchling is from Go. This one is from Violet, which is why it has shells as its OT. And this one is from the Alola region. It's from Pokemon Sun. Nutcase. We do have a shiny Krogunk, so I guess you could evolve that into a Toxicroak. And I gave that the Hisui ribbon, and I should make sure I get that on all the other ones I got. Lawn Care the Flamigo. There is Baroque the former Alpha Abomasnow. Technically there's blue on there. We got a Bagon, that was from Go as well. Basculin female, and a Basculegion female. Gibble. That's one. That's a blue shiny, but Aegon is startlingly green. Yeah, it's fucking rough. I got another Staravia, but I've got like 3 already up for trade in my little list. But anyways, all of these I will move into Pokemon Home and resort them, so that I've just got them available for trading elsewhere. But Hysteria, you have things I want. Staraptor is technically blue? Oh, because the spike thing is blue, right? I don't know if you would want a male or a female then, because I've got both. And I don't think I got the ribbon on this one. Oh, I did. Okay. Yeah, I need to send a bunch of these back to get ribbons. And same with a bunch of these, because a bunch of these things can exist and get ribbons. I just didn't do it. Yeah, and either way. Anyways, they're not going anywhere. That's the fun part of this. Eventually, I'll be able to get Slitherwing, Sandy Shocks, and Roaring Moon, and we'll be good. So I have 6 Pika and a Zero Aura. That's what I'm talking about. You got any Hoopa? You got any Deoxys? You could throw those on the pile and make me hunt other stuff for you, if there's Scarlet exclusives you want. Oh, I suppose I could just share my little screen, yeah. I do actually have some Deoxys. I'm looking for 2! Let me look at them real fast. One of, like, both of those could actually be Go Deoxys. So that would be totally fine. Window, Chrome. Why are you like this? Capture a different window. Why are you like this? What's happening? Sorry, hold on. Let me just... There we go. You should be able to see it in a second here. There we are. Oh no, you see my stuff. Anyways. Yeah, I need some Deoxys. Meloetta, Diancie, Pokeball Vivian, Alola Cap, Hoenn Cap, Kalos Cap. A bunch of caps. That's just generally a problem with me. I need the Pikachu caps. Oh, I don't think I need World Cap, because you gave me that one, I think. I guess gave is a weird, different thing. Let me look at Pokemon Home here to double check my wanted list. This is a good way to end the stream. Just chill out with a little bit of extra sorting. Okay, so I want to go to Scarlet first, because I want to bring a bunch of these Pokemon out into Home. And I want to make sure that everything I've got that's interesting gets the Hisui mark, because... Well, I mean, people want that. It's just a thing people would appreciate having. So I will take everything that exists that I care about. All of these have interesting ribbons, so I won't touch them. That Avalugg, I'm pretty sure doesn't... You can't bring that one back in time. So I won't. If their origin game is here... I would rather just get a funny ribbon from this game on them. So none of them. None of you either. Okay. No. Actually, it would be really funny to bring that one back in time after it was transported to the future. Sandshrew does not need to come back in time. Golduck does. Milm has it, I think. As do you. Well, I'll double check. You know, there's no hurting. Alolan Raichu cannot get it. That one cannot get everything it can get. I'm pretty confident that all of you can. Snower cannot, but I can leave it in this little box. And none of you can, and a bunch of you can, yes. Oh, but this whole thing I was gonna... Yeah. All of these I will try to get back. Yes, okay, I get it now, I get it now. Oh, and we still have that Zangoose egg, because that guy hasn't reached out to me on Reddit. Well, I can at least move everything in there into Legends Arceus to get them the ribbons if they're available. It's a free ribbon. I might as well, because I don't care. I guess actually it doesn't matter in the order, because they're all going to go back in a dumb different order, so it's fine. I was half expecting them to actually add Ursaluna back in to Legends Arceus, so that we had Blood Moon Ursaluna as well, but I'm also not shocked that they didn't do it. Because of course. Okay, so we have to go back to here-ish. And I should really just keep the fucking Hisuians in Hisui. Because I don't think I care. It seems that most people are a little bit over having them, so in general, keeping them in here means, you know, I still have access to them and can give them away to anybody who wants them, but this just saves me a headache. Oh, and yeah, this Walrein and this Parasect, I should make sure they get the ribbon too. Lyman and Scolipede. Scolipede does not have a name. I did not actually realize that. Catch Crew. Here's those. All those Hisuians. Some spare rares. All of those are legitimate, though. Well, is that legitimate? Yes, all of those are also legitimate. Oh, I have to get Roselia this one, too. Forgot that could go in there. All of these are effectively giveaways, but these rares are the ones that you have to watch out for. Because I don't have guarantees that they're real. Not just hacked in. How many do we have in here that are missing? Hold on. Oh, I shouldn't move them all backwards yet anyways, because it doesn't fucking matter. I'm just letting Hysteria take a look at what they've got. I guess we can just go ribbon collecting in Hisui quick. Everybody's in there, so we know where they are. Alright, Hisui, here we come. Mama's coming to get some ribbons. Oh, yeah, and if you wanted to, if you technically wanted to get crazy pedantic, hold on. Let's just look up list of shadow Pokemon XD. List of shadow Pokemon. There we go. So you'd have to pick something that also exists in Legends Arceus to get that one. So you could go for a Mischievous. You could go for a Yanma. Go for a Remoraid, Mantine, Quillfish. Or you couldn't go for Quillfish. You could not go for Meditite. You could not go for Dunsparce. Not for Swablu. Sudowoodo, you could. Hitmontop, no. Ledian, no. Gligar and Stantler, yes. You could do those. Same with Piloswine and Sneasel. So there are plenty that you could do them in. I don't know if... Are those all the ones you can catch? Maybe I should see also... List of Pokemon, Shadow Pokemon. Released with a hidden ability. Oh, no, they have a catch rate listed here, so all of those could be caught. So yeah, there's actually a pretty small number of some of these things that you... If you wanted to get the Hisui ribbon on there as well, you'd have to get some of these things, which is kind of nuts to me. So that's crazy. Roll XD Gale of Darkness. It's a good game. Straight up. Alright, let's get some ribbons while we're waiting on seeing if we got any Deoxys. Or, Hoopa, Meloetta. You know, if you got any, I can just start doing, like, the... Oh, what the fuck? Why am I here? You know, I really do need to go through and do a bunch of these things. Anyways. I don't think I need to be here. I want to see my Pokemon. Yes, it's all of you that I need to get the ribbon for. Some of you have it, some of you do not. I don't care. One way or another, it doesn't actually make a difference to me. What matters is just whether or not you're able to get it now. So we'll do that now, because, you know, whatever. Like, that's totally fine. Who is here for photos? Oh, it's Coluba. I would love to prepare a Pokemon. So I should definitely make sure that Lana and Blanche have done it, because they're the Pokemon on the team, you know. But let's go through and make sure everybody here has the ribbon. Woo! I should make sure that all of the Pokemon I've got for trade have the Hisui ribbon on them. Because that would include a shitload of the old Pokemon that I've got too. So I'll probably do that as well, but this is a good start. I think Gibble already had the ribbon, but it's okay. Low Poly Gibble. Adorable. Of course, we want to make sure that all of our Pokemon here have as many ribbons as possible, because that's just fun. I mean, who doesn't love it? That Terran Quest, the Hisuian Arcanine, is really struggling to make a name for itself, huh? There's Milm. A mom I'd like to marry. It's its true name. I like Yanmega's shiny a lot. I think that's dope as hell. Here's a Basket Legion, which I also think is dope as hell. A Pikachu. A Raichu. A Sneasler. Whose shiny has really grown on me, to be honest. A Ninetales, who I might not keep. I might actually get rid of it, but it's okay. We have a Hisuian Quillfish and an Overquill. So yes, I think that's all of these things done. Because I don't care about the rest of y'all having the Hisui ribbon. But if I ever trade them out again, I will start caring. I'll make sure I get them on there. That tends to be a thing people like to have, just like the option of having the ribbon. If you wanted, you know, if you wanted a Pokemon, you'd come in and buy the game. But if you didn't want to buy the game, you'd want the Pokemon with everything game exclusive from it in the thing. So it would scan that a lot of people would at least appreciate the slight amount of effort it would take to just add the damn ribbon. Just put it on. I wouldn't complain. Not once. Because that is, of course, not a substantial amount of work. That's totally fine, I get that. I get people just kind of wanting fun stuff on their Pokemon. Can you blame them? Not easily. That would require a lot of gymnastics to make fun of them for it. Yes, those are trade Pokemon. Those are trade Pokemon. Those are trade Pokemon. Those are trade Pokemon. Those are all save Pokemon. Okay. So Theo belongs at Catch Crew. Walrein belongs at Raid Crew. I guess you technically belong in Catch Crew as well, but they'll just get sorted into the appropriate locations in a moment. For now, though, start getting some of these shinies. Some of these rare Pokemon with their proper ribbons. Even if they're technically not all that rare, because they kinda suck. But yeah, I gotta make sure that they've all got their ribbons, even though they originate from different games, different styles of games, etc. I suppose it doesn't actually matter if I keep them in order now anyways, because who gives a damn? But makes me feel a little nicer. Any news, Hysteria? Anything to report about extra Pokemon you've got? Because I know I'm gonna give you Great Tusk, Screamtail, Brute Bonnet, Fluttermane, Slitherwing, Sandy Shocks, Roaring Moon, and then a Venomoth and a Lycanroc. Need to transfer Deoxys up from the DS, but my cat ate my charger. That's no fun. So I've got about 9 on the table for you, some of which are already caught, most of which are not. But, yes. Again, if they'd be from Oris, totally cool. I already have one from Oris, so any location that they're from otherwise, I'm down for. It doesn't really matter to me at that point. I just need one to not be from Go from each thing, because apparently you can't transfer them in from Go if they're a mythical or a legendary and you don't already have that in the thing. It's a weird system. I don't disrespect it, but it's also just kind of odd. But if you have anything else in the little spreadsheet, there's not too many to have, luckily. You mentioned you might have the green monkey too, so we can add that to the pile if you've got Zarude. We'll keep working it out as time goes on. It's not like there's a particular, Really? That's super odd. They did it for Sword and Shield too, apparently, so it's not like it's a new thing for Scarlet and Violet, but it didn't really come up with Sword and Shield, at least from, in recent years, because Sword and Shield are, 4 years old. Or almost 4 years old. And, that restriction didn't matter until after it was already, Pokemon Home came after Sword and Shield. And so that import only wasn't particularly crazy. Like, nobody really minded that. Because Pokemon Go at that time also was only out for like 3 years. So that restriction wasn't a particular crazy thing, because it was just like it's fine, because they're clearly going to release pretty much all of these events. And they did. They released a Victini, they released a Genesect, they released a Volcanion, I think a Marshadow. They had a bunch of them that they did release. Some of them they didn't, but like, it's fine. Do have a Zarude. It's just hard to think of something fairly equal to trade for it being a mythical and all. Hey, I fair. I'll give you whatever the hell you want. I don't give a shit. I got Violet too. You want any of those? Add those to the pile. I gotta play through that because I bought the DLC there too. You want anything from the sword dens? The max raid dens? I'm going there to hunt a Blacephalon within the next few months. Ask for it. Ye shall receive. I want the damn Pokemon. I don't care. I have the patience of a master. I will wait. I will collect whatever you want. I don't care. I'm all for it. But yeah, that's the general gist of it. You want something fun for it being a mythical? Reasonable, because it's hard to get. The reason I want it is because it's a mythical and it's hard to fucking get. Of course you're going to want an equal exchange. Makes total sense. Totally fair. But hopefully, if you parse through some stuff, we can make a list of like maybe 4 or 5 Pokemon that, I could just trade to you, and then I could get your Zarude. Or maybe not. Maybe you want to keep your Zarude. Do you have BDSP? Both. BDS, or BD and SP. I need to go play through Shining Pearl. I have a completed save file of Brilliant Diamond. Not everything's 100%ed. Some legendaries are sitting around. I don't think I... BDS and P, yeah. Sorry, if you can guess why I have that pause, shut up. No, you can't. Yeah, I have all of them, if you're curious. You have a Pokemon you want, you ask. You'll receive. I can do it. It's just whether or not, it's quick. Because it's going to be, depending on the game, it's going to be slow. Because I might not have time to do it very fast. But I do have a life. Shocking to hear, but, I have real-world things to take care of. This isn't my full-time job. So while it may be slow, you'll get it. Were you able to get the Darkrai event? In Brilliant Diamond, yes. I think I caught it, though. Missed that event, so it's the only one I didn't get to shiny hunt. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that for you. Just because I don't think I never got it on Shining Pearl, I know that. And I did get it on Brilliant Diamond. But I know I caught it on Brilliant Diamond, so I wasn't able to get that. Honestly, if I had to guess, we probably already have a way to replicate that, don't we? Do we have a way to replicate that mystery gift? Darkrai, event, BSP. Member card distributed via mystery gift. There might be one. We might find one in a few years, but I wouldn't hold your breath, yeah. Because one didn't immediately pop up for me, I doubt that it's really a thing, but anyways, there you go. I won't be able to get you Darker, I am sorry, but that was a fair question. Well, there is an old friend of mine in town who collects those distribution carts from Diamond Pearl Platinum. I wonder if he has a Darkrai event. Was that released? I don't know if that was. He's got a couple of those carts. He's always looking for them, in the same way I am, but... Let's see. Darkrai event cartridge distribution platinum distribution cartridge for Gen 4. Not for resale, legendary distribution cartridge. Yeah, is that Darkrai? Because I see one on eBay. Because some of them just don't get destroyed, that's the thing. No damage to the case. Which one is it, is the thing. Shiny Raikou Entei Suicune. Holy shit, I'd actually pay that. That's a good fucking price for that cart. But the photos are very blurry. Oh no, some of them aren't. Ah, that looks like it's real. Holy shit, dude. You can see the destruction marks on it, where they tried to destroy it. That looks legit. That's insane. I believe everything but the Azure Flute. Yeah. Twice now I've heard a whole Soul Silver and Heart Gold. I'm always just on the lookout for him. Anyways. I'll text my friend. He might have a Darkrai distribution card if it was through carts. I don't know if it was. I guess I could check Cerebi. Their event dex is pretty robust, so. Anyways, I'm just gonna go to bed because I'm tired and I could really use some water and a snack. So I'm gonna go do that first, and then I'm gonna go to bed in the bed behind me. That's my bed. It's a couch, but it's actually insanely comfy. I love that fucking bed. Good night, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Adios.